Before you think about quitting your job, stop whatever you are doing and watch this video. I'm about to tell you the one thing I wish someone had told me before I sent that mail to my boss saying I am done. Did it feel good? Hell yes. But here's the thing. Though quitting your job sounds super exciting, no more alarms, no more annoying bosses, no more terrible coffee, and no more carrying in HR. Let me tell you the truth. If you do not know these things I will be sharing with you in the next part of this video, you might just be walking straight into chaos. So let's talk about what really happens when you quit your job. The next day you oversleep, probably wake up, let's say 9 a.m. It feels exciting because there's nobody you answer to and there's nobody to monitor your clock-ins and your clock-outs. And this goes on for 7 days in a week, and by the end of the month, you realize that nobody is paying you to sleep all day long. I walked out of my 9 to 5 some years back without a plan, simply because I was convinced that there was a better job offer waiting for me, and the next day, reality set in. The dream goal is to walk out of your 9 to 5 straight into financial freedom. But here's some few things you need to know. 1. Financial freedom doesn't happen overnight. You can't just wake up one day and say, I'm out, unless you've got a rich uncle somewhere who is ready to fund your life. But for most of us, freedom takes planning, and that is where side hustle comes in. Now, I am not here to talk about those get-rich-quick schemes like MLMs and Ponzi schemes. I'm actually talking about side hustles you can turn into cash by simply doing what you know how to do. Let's say if you are a baker, you can tutor it, or take on baking jobs, or create a cake recipe book. If you love skincare and you have a great skin, you can start creating content and have an online shop where you put up skincare products that you recommend to people and you get a commission from it. If you have a taste for fashion, you could have an online shop and sell fashion items or create a YouTube channel for fashion inspos. Just look at the skills you already have. Maybe it's writing, organizing, public speaking, or drawing. There is a demand for all of it online. The online space is actually very broad. And if you're sitting there thinking, I don't have any skills, let me stop you right there, because you do. You just haven't figured it out yet. And that is where my ebook comes in. No pressure, but I broke down 27 proven ways you can make money online using skills you already have. And this ebook will open your eyes to opportunities that you can get from the very common underrated skill that you have, and even the ones that you don't even know you have. I've linked the ebook in my description. You click the link in my description to grab your copy. These are side hustles I literally have tried, or I have seen someone have a breakthrough in it over and over again. Now, the second thing you need to know is that your side hustle is your safety net. The truth is, even if you do not plan to quit your job, maybe you love your job so much. The thing is, as long as you do not own the company, or as long as you are not in control, they can wake up one morning and tell you, I'm sorry, we can't keep you any longer. And then what do? You fall into depression and back to square one. I know it is not a child's play juggling a side hustle alongside a 9 to 5 job, or you can start small. Work a few hours after your 9 to 5, test the waters. You need to plan your time and make the mistakes while you still have that steady paycheck coming in. You need to start putting yourself out there, start creating that content, start writing that book, start writing that article, start making those mistakes now and learn from them. That is what makes the transition smooth when you finally decide to leave. So your side hustle is your safety net, and if you do not have a side hustle, you most likely do not have a safety net. And this takes us to the third thing, which is your 9 to 5 is your leverage. Now, we all know that you need money to make more money, and you need more money to make much more money. Hence, in the course of testing the waters, you would need to invest. You would need to make mistakes, and you would need to learn. But the thing is, those mistakes could be costly. But your 9 to 5 already offers you that leverage such that you have your main source of income that you can push into your side hustle without you completely sinking, since your salary will always come in monthly. So your salary is literally funding your side hustle. What you basically need to do, and what I would advise, is to always have a budget of what percentage of your salary you should put or you should invest in your side hustle monthly. This would enable you to be able to plan, so to avoid overspending at a time. I will link a free budget planner in the description. You can go there and check it out. However, in the course of doing this, there are 3 common mistakes that a lot of people make, but you should avoid. The mistake number 1 people often make is trying to do so much at once. Now, you need to focus on a side hustle at a time. Yes, you are good at several things, but you need to get one off the ground first before you even focus on the next. Do not spread yourself too thin that you can't make any progress in any direction, because you will definitely burn out. Take it from me, because I've been there and I've done that. Now, the mistake number 2 people often make is not doing research. Now, just because something worked for someone doesn't mean it's right for you. You see someone who's making it big time into affiliate marketing, but you do not just have the passion for it, then you might just be jumping into something that is not good for you. So you need to do your research in what exactly is people's pain point within the particular niche that you are in. So you need to know your niche, understand your niche, and understand what people are actively looking for. Now, mistake number 3 I see a lot of people make is giving up too soon. In the beginning, I already mentioned that financial freedom doesn't happen overnight, and this may differ for several persons. Some persons may see a very huge leap of success within the first few weeks, some within the first few months, some within the first few years. But one thing some people do is they just try a side hustle for 2 weeks and then they say, this isn't working. But Rome wasn't built in a day. And neither is financial freedom. You need to be patient with the process. You need to take your time. That is a period where you get to learn, you get to unlearn, you get to relearn, you get to strategize and act again. And hey, if this is making sense so far for you, do me a quick favor, hit that like button and subscribe, because not only does this help this channel grow, because we're growing fast, but it also makes sure that you do not miss out on the good stuff that I have coming your way in the next coming videos. So whether you love your job or you hate it, a side hustle is always a good idea. It gives you options. It is a safety net. You never can tell. A side hustle that I started was from a skill I learned, and I didn't think much of it because I wasn't even interested, but I got to love it. Then I didn't really see it as important until I needed to use it as my safety net. But thank God it was already there. So you would definitely face challenges. Sure, you will have days that it seems not to work, but those are the days that build you. And this is why I suggest that you have a chunk of those days while you still have your leverage, which is your 9 to 5. And who knows, that little side hustle you start on the side might just become the thing that changes your life. And if you're ready to take that step but not sure where exactly to start from, then grabbing my ebook is just the best idea you need. I've put everything or a lot of things that I've learned into it. 27 ways you can start making money with skills that you already have. You just need to uncover them, which my ebook does. So the link is in the description. Let me know in the comments what side hustle you are thinking of starting, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.